introduce yourself.
My name is Eric Gonzalez, and I'm a bisexual Mexican American.
My name is Alani Riggins, and I identify as a trans man.
My name is Tiamber, and I am pansexual.
It can be a little frustrating when it comes to portrayal in the media because you don't really see people who look like you on the screen often.
Me being a person of color and also being queer, they intersect in like my family life. A lot of the time, parents of color don't care about like your mental health, and me being trans affected my mental health heavily. That's kind of difficult, like navigating who I can talk to about it. In other aspects of life, people are gonna judge me twice because I'm a person of color, and then I'm also queer.
Being a minority already, and then being like, oh yeah, I am black, a woman, and I'm queer. It definitely doesn't make it easier because of who I am and like who I identify as. People could use that and use it against me or make me feel more vulnerable because I am different than they are.
Well, being queer has definitely made my dating life harder. When I want to date boys, I can't exactly just look at somebody in my class who I'm interested in because the chances that they're also queer and would be interested in dating is like small to nothing. So you kind of have to take to other methods of finding people to date.
So the first thing is like when people meet me, they're like, oh, you're trans. A lot of people don't really see me as male. So then it's like a thing where like, oh, I'm a straight girl, but like I can't be interested in you because you aren't male per se. Also being like a person of color on top of that, so it's like, oh, I don't really want to date like someone who's black because like of the negative connotation surrounded by being black. So that it's like both those things combined, it's just like it's kind of difficult sometimes.
Something that I know that I've run into while dating girls and guys is like, oh, okay, but are you gonna leave me for a girl? Are you gonna leave me for a boy? Am I not enough for you? Like even over the summer, like I was talking to some guy and he wanted to, and I just wasn't like in the mood, and so I turned away from him, and he said, "I bet if I was a girl, it would be different." And like it really messed me up. This one instant that I'm not feeling the same way as you. You use my sexuality against me, so it does make it difficult.
I do use online dating sites, which is basically the only way that you can find a wide pool of people to talk to and possibly date.
I have used like Tinder on and off, and I mean my experience, it hasn't been the best. For example, I've met people on there who've like really nice, but for the most part, I kind of feel like an experiment for them, if you will. Like, oh, I've never dated a trans guy. Like, it must be so much different from dating a cis guy. Like, when in reality, it's not.
Yeah, I do. I be on Tinder, swiping left and right. Sometimes it's really nice and really successful, and you like meet great people, and these people either become more or they don't, which is fine because you make a lot of good friends out of it. I have friends in so many places now, all because of Tinder.
I personally don't think that they help, nor do I think that they hurt. I just think that like they're made for cis straight people. I mean, there's like Grindr. I just don't feel like they do anything for us. I mean, most things in this world aren't made for gay people; they're made for cis straight people. So like, I just don't think that they do anything for us.
It can be a really good place sometimes because sometimes you can find friends and find people like you, and while you may face like some clapback and like disgusting, ugly, nasty people, you can also find people within your community who are going through the same things as you or feel the same way as you or can try to help you or just be a homie.
I think that dating apps kind of give the queer community a bad name in a lot of senses because apps like Grindr, for example, are known for being promiscuous, and it's not really like a dating app, it's more known as like a hookup app. So I think that people have a misinterpretation of what dating apps mean to queer people. It's not just us looking for a hookup. We're trying to find love just like anyone else.